Hello guys, welcome back to the NGN Reviews channel. My name is Nick, and this is Why Did Tory Rejoin Cobra Kai in Season 6, Part 1. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below anything you want to see me do that's different, any reaction videos, anything that you want me to improve on, I'll do it. Just let me know in the comments down below. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so a little bit of a review of the season from Tory's perspective, and then I'll get into why I think she left. So throughout part one, it's clear that everybody who was in Cobra Kai was not going to go back. Kane left, didn't know what to do anymore. Kyla left, went to college, and Tory went to Miyagi-Do along with Devon. But Tory, unlike anybody else, had a close bond with Chris. And something I've been thinking about is why she joined Cobra Kai is because she left a different version. She left Silver's version. She never left Kreese's version of Cobra Kai. Since Season 2, it's been established how close her bond with Kreese is. And I think that's something to take into account before we get into it. Now, Tory was on the fence about Miyagi-Do and Sam. That was clear from the jump. But she needed karate, and she wanted to stay with Robbie. Tory started to feel welcome when she heard Sam saying to Kenny that everybody has a place at Miyagi-Do, it doesn't matter the past. And her and Sam started to become friends, along with her attending the gender reveal party. But, once again, like we said, they were still holding back from each other. They didn't want to fight each other still because they were holding back. Johnny then gets Devon to help, but this doesn't work. And then they resolve their issues on their own when they're outside of Devon's house, and they have a bit of a fight, but then they just resolve everything. So, Kreese in Korea says that there's still one more person that Cobra Kai needs. Now, I didn't clock this at the start of watching the episodes, but you see a zoom on Tory, the next scene. And obviously, that was a big hint. And I didn't see it at first. And now that she's been resolved with Sam, she's fully balanced. She's friends with Sam and Miguel. And she qualifies for the Sakai Takai, and it all seems to be going well. But then Kreese shows up, and he plants a seed in her brain that she later uses as an argument point against the LaRussos. He tells her this, and I quote, "No matter what, they'll always find a way to make you second fiddle behind Sam. No matter what, she'll always come second to Sam." So, not an exact quote, but just my interpretation of it. If she's with the Miyagi-Do, she'll always be second to Sam, and I agree with him. I do believe that. I think that if Sam had lost Tory in the captain's fight-off, the playoff for the captaincy, they would have still found a way to make Sam the captain. Daniel would have. There's no doubt in my mind about that, I don't think. And Tory seems to have stood her ground, which is, fair dues. And she only tells Robbie about this, which I've heard some people say, if she told the sensei, she probably wouldn't have gone back to Cobra Kai. But I'm not entirely sure that's true. I think that it was the impact of her mum's death that made her go back to Cobra Kai. Even if, because I think that if Kreese, no matter what, I think that she would have joined Kreese if her mum died either way. There's no, even if the senseis, Johnny, Daniel, went to see Kreese and saw the police and said get him out of the country and stuff like that, I still think he would have found a way to escape. Then he would have found a way to bring Tory in, and it still would have happened the same way. I still believe that. So, no. She makes a deal with Robbie. No matter what, they'll stick together and be together and win the Sagatake together. She hears her mum is doing well and returns home to find her mother lying dead on the floor. We hear her scream and see the pain she's in. Not a good sight at all. This scene was amazingly well acted, but heartbreaking to see. She doesn't show up for training or school, and she doesn't respond to any of Robbie's messages to her. She says at the hospital she has nobody help her, and we see a flashback of her mum, um, when they were younger, and we see marks inflicted from, I'm assuming, Tory's father, who's left, and I got a big feeling here that we see that's where Tory got her strength from. That scene is where Tory got her strength from, and I think that's an important scene, and that's why they added it in the first place. And then on the day of the fight, Daniel stops her. She reveals her mum died to everybody. Then yells, "No matter what, she'll always be second fiddle to Sam." She uses the same seed that Kreese planted in her brain. So she then leaves joins Cobra Kai because she was broken and realized that Kreese was right. She would always be second fiddle to Sam. She was manipulated and turned back to her old self and followed her old ways without really thinking. She joined Cobra Kai to fight and to be a champion. And that's why she left Miyagi-Do, because she wasn't going to fight. She wanted to be a champion, and she was also a broken person, and she felt like Kreese was the only person who fully understood her. Now, I've got to say, my hopes for the next season for the next part of season 6 are, I hope we see Tory have a redemption arc, because we were supposed to see it this season, but we didn't. We saw her go back to her old ways, which is, in my opinion, a steps back, But I mean, in my opinion, she's one of the best characters. And in my opinion, she's been the best character from season 6 so far. She's been the best, most interesting character this season so far. Now, we'll probably see her reunite with Robbie at the bar, could potentially rejoin Miyagi-Do if something major happens that convinces her to leave Cobra Kai, and that's pretty much the end of the video. But I really do want to see that from Tori. I want to see her just wake up and just see that she's on the wrong side once and for all, and that she wants to leave for good, and that she wants to join Miyagi-Do for good, and be with Robbie and her friends over at Miyagi-Do for good. But yeah, that is basically the end of this video. I'll be doing some more character breakdowns and discussions. What I want to see with these characters from the remainder of season 6, and what I want to see their character arcs be like, and what I want to see them with their character arcs be. And yeah, that is basically the end of this video. This has